Hey everyone, welcome back to another week of my podcast. It's super fun to be back in the new year. I've already posted a podcast episode, but I've been taking these last little weeks and months, well, technically 1 month, but January always feels like it's 1,000 days long, to just plan content and work with amazing people and friends like the person that's here today. You guys heard her interview last year, but she's back to just have some fun and make some cool podcasts, a cool podcast episode. So welcome back to the show, my friend Amanda.
Thanks for having me, Gabby. Always fun to be back.
Yes, it's so cool to have you back on. So today we're just going to be, just chatting it up. We got some cool little games we're going to do. And so, Amanda, is there anything that you want to share with everyone that you've kind of been working on recently, just before we get into it?
Yeah, well, I've been releasing a lot of cool interviews with the station. One of them that I'm really proud of is this one with Christina Martin, who is a musician who adds audio description to her music videos so that people who are blind can understand what's going on. I just think, her story of how she got into music, but also this initiative of, bringing accessibility to her music is really remarkable.
That's awesome. That's really great. That's super awesome. So this was something actually that Amanda recommended that we do, which is kind of quiz each other, since it's been technically almost a year that we've been friends. And so let's do it. I want to know what questions you have for me, and I'm excited to get into it. So Amanda, why don't you start us off?
All right. Yeah. So my first question for you, Gabby, is what is my favorite rom-com? Now I have a couple options here to help. So the first option is Legally Blonde, the second is Clueless, and the third is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Ooh. Okay. I'm in my head I'm thinking it's between one or two answers. So let's see. I'm gonna go with B, Clueless.
Oh, okay. So my favorite is actually Legally Blonde, because I'm very picky when it comes to romance, as you know, because sometimes I get bored of the same, predictable plot line. But what I love about Legally Blonde is that you see a strong woman just trying to make it in law school, and it's just, I love Reese Witherspoon.
That is such a good movie. I do love that movie a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go next, and we can just do back and forth.
Yeah.
So my question for you is, what is my all-time favorite movie? Is it The Sound of Music? Is it The Godfather? Or is it Secret Life of Pets?
Ooh. I would also say one or two. I'm a little biased here, and because we're twins, I'm gonna go with The Sound of Music.
You got it right.
Yeah! Oh, such a so beautiful. I was actually
such a good movie.
In a play production of it when I was little. We did a musical of The Sound of Music. So that was really fun. Oh, and I just love the soundtrack so much.
I do too, and I just love Julie Andrews. Can we just talk about how she's just such a queen?
Same. Oh, that, and Mary Poppins is just so
yes,
iconic.
That was such a good movie.
Yes. Oh, I used to watch that Saturday nights. Me and my sisters would all gather around and watch Mary Poppins.
Awesome. All right, what's your next question for me?
Well, off air, we were just talking about how stinky the weather is here in Toronto. So, what is Amanda's favorite season? Summer, spring, or winter?
I'm gonna, I know what this one is. I think I know because our birthdays are literally a week apart. So I'm gonna say spring.
Okay, you were close. I do love spring, but summer, even though it's hot, I love summer because there's something just really special about summer that yes, even if you have more stressful days, there's something about being able to like figure things out while you're sitting in the sun with a book.
Yeah, this is true. I feel like the older I get, I just can't tolerate as much sun as I used to be able to.
Right, me too.
Like I actually, quick story, this last summer it was so hot and I was just so tired and like I think I just needed water. Like my mom, I was waiting outside and she came back outside after she went in the store and she's like looking at me, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, "I need air, it's too hot." It's like it was so, I don't know, I can only tolerate so much sun, and I feel like the sun in the United States is different from other places. I don't know how that's possible, but it is.
Ours is very, unfortunately, sometimes we get the very humid, gross sun, like,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just, like, not fun to be outside. And I know we both went to Europe a while ago. We both went to Italy, and you know how hot it can get there while you're trying to do all the touristy stuff, and, like, I just remember just sweating through my outfits, specifically in Rome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those places will really have you walking around a lot. Since you've basically known me for close to a year now, what is my favorite color? Like, my favorite color the most out of everything. Is it pink? Is it lavender? Or is it blue?
I would say either lavender or blue. I'll go with lavender.
She got it right.
Oh, yay! Okay, so how many siblings does Amanda have? 1, 3, or 2?
You have 3.
Ding, ding, ding! I'm one of 4 girls.
Wow. And I'm literally just the only girl. There's 2 brothers. I have 2 brothers. So,
right?
Well, no, they're both older than me.
Oh, they're both older. You're the youngest.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. What is my favorite show that's like a comfort show for me? That I would go to if I just want something to laugh at. So, is it The Golden Girls? Is it Martin? I don't know if you ever heard of that show, but Martin. Or is it 911?
I thought you were gonna say something else as your answer because I know you were talking about Schitt's Creek a few days ago, but 911 kind of gets. I would say 911 as maybe Golden Girls.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. So it's sometimes a toss up between Martin and Golden Girls because I
haven't seen Martin, I don't think.
It's hilarious. I could watch Martin all day and be like rolling with laughter. But they're both so funny, and those are like just 2 comfort shows for me. Like I love 911 obviously, but I wouldn't say that that's what I would put on if I was feeling sad, because we know how the show can be and how it draws out all these emotions. So yeah.
All right. Let's go on to one of my other favorite things, food. What is Amanda's favorite ice cream flavor? Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry?
Okay. Knowing you, I feel like it's kind of like in between 2 options. So I'm going to say vanilla.
I do love vanilla, but I'm a sweet tooth at heart, so chocolate.
See, I was going to say that first, and I was like, why did I not say that? Awesome.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, sticking with the food idea, what is Gabby's favorite food? Is it Italian food, Korean barbecue, Mexican, or anything else, like Caribbean soul food?
Okay, well, it's in between. I'm gonna say, I know you love Italian, but you always tell me I have to try Korean barbecue, so I'm gonna go with that one.
No, you were right with the first one. I love Italian food.
Oh my god,
no,
same.
I
literally
could eat
had pasta before this call. Yeah, same. Same. I had pasta today and pizza last night, so
love it.
Here's a little trick question. Which of these artists did Amanda not see in concert. So we're talking about ones I did not see. Was it Lady Gaga, Ed Sheeran, Billie Eilish, or Shawn Mendes? What didn't I see yet? Or who? Sorry.
I'm gonna say you haven't seen Lady Gaga.
No, it's actually Billie Eilish you haven't seen. Okay, Lady Gaga, can I tell a fun story?
Yes.
So, this was very spontaneous. It was night of. My dad was driving me and my sister to school, and on the radio, they're like, Lady Gaga's coming to Toronto. Like, try to win tickets, blah, blah, blah. And so, whatever. I guess my dad was able to tell that, like, me and my sister were, like, reacting to it. And then that night, so it was my grandfather's birthday, we go to dinner, and then on the way home, my dad's like, because there was, like, 3 of us at the time, because my, like, youngest wasn't born yet, but my dad's like to me and the second oldest, stay in the car when we get home. Me and my sister were so confused. We're like, what's going on? So my mom goes, and then before that, like when we were going home, we were blasting music, and my mom and dad were talking in like code so that we wouldn't know what was going on. So they told us stay in the car. We did, and then my dad's like, would you guys want to see Lady Gaga? And we're like, yes. So we go down to the venue, we get these tickets from the scalper, like literally last minute, like really bad seats, like high up in the 300 sections. So we go and we're like, hey, like we explained our situation, and they ended up putting us on the floor, and they brought out seats for us, and it was crazy. Like, I was in grade 6, my sister's in grade 2, it was a school night, we were seeing Lady Gaga, and that show, that woman could sing. Like, her vocals were insane, and she brought out this like Canadian, this artist, like this person who like at the time did a cover of her song Born This Way that got traction. Her name was Maria Aragon. She brought her out on stage, and like just that whole night was very unforgettable for me. It was incredible.
I love this so much. Yeah, she really can sing. I think she definitely has some good talent. So that's awesome that your mom and your dad, like, you know, kind of tricked you and your sisters and were like, hey, like we did get those tickets that you guys heard about on the radio.
Yeah, it was so fun. I just remember we also got like peanut M&Ms to stack on until Lady Gaga came on stage. It was epic. Mm-hmm. It was so fun.
That's so cool. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Where is one place in the world that I would love to travel to? Is it Greece, the UK, so London, any of those places, or is it Hawaii? Or D, is it all of the above?
I'll say all of the above.
Yes, you're right. I do want to go to Greece. I want to go to the UK, and I would love to go to Hawaii. It's one of those places I just have always wanted to go. So
I love Hawaii. I went last summer, as you know, and it's so beautiful.
I know. You got any more?
Yeah, let's do one more. Okay. When Amanda is at a coffee shop, what does she usually order?
Oh my gosh, this is
should I give you options, or do you want to just
yes. Yeah, you can give me options.
Does she order does she order coffee? Does she order a matcha? Or does she order hot chocolate?
I'm gonna go with matcha.
Yay!
I feel like such a shit friend because I feel like throughout your whole thing, I never got any of them right. So, but no, it's been so cool having you as a friend and getting to know you this last year. So,
no, it's been great. I love doing these. Okay, one bonus one and I'm done. This is for fun, but you can always edit it out. Who is Amanda's favorite 911 character? Bobby, Chimney, Athena, Hen.
Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna say Athena.
Yeah! You got it!
Yes.
I love her. She is so strong and like just the way she, sometimes she's a bit out of the books, but she, it's just amazing to see just a woman just on the police force and just owning it. That's what I love about her, and just the love she has for her job, but also for her family and Bobby. It's just beautiful. I love her.
It is. So this was so cool, Amanda. Let's definitely do this again in the next year. And yeah, thanks you guys.
Thank you.